Hey guys, I'm Andrew, also known as Iron Android, and I love to talk about movies and TV shows way too much. With that being said, in today's video, I'm going to be ranking my top 10 favorite Disney movies of all time, from the worst to the best, and I would love to hear your guys' rankings in the comments down below. In 10th place, I have Jump In. It's an okay movie at best, not that memorable to me. The storyline was all over the place, and there wasn't a lot of character development overall, and the pacing of it was just out of whack and was just bland. So I rate it a 3 out of 10. In ninth place, I have Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie. It is a great movie with okay visuals. My favorite scene in the entire movie is when Justin and Max gets wiped out of existence from the tornado. And when I was a kid, I used to go around a tree and act like I was getting sucked into a tornado, just like the people in the movie. Alex was pretty stupid in this movie, and I'm not gonna lie about that, and it wasn't just an interesting concept. So I rate it a 3.5 out of 10. In 8th place, I have Phineas and Ferb Across the 2D Dimensions. I really enjoyed this movie. It was super awesome and it was super enjoyable, but I thought it was kind of poorly executed, and it's basically the Avengers copied it a year later, and they did it a little bit better than this movie. But nonetheless, I still love it, and I think the different Phineas and Ferbs and Candaces and everybody teaming up was pretty cool and interesting. So I rate it a 4 out of 10. In 7th place, I have the Sweet Life on Deck movie. I think it's a very underrated movie, and it's super funny. Watching this movie kind of makes me wish I had a twin growing up, and it's basically about Zach being a lost cause and always messing up opportunities that Cody has going on in his life. But eventually, they end up working together and they help the twins and everybody and defeat the evil. And London was so dumb. She's so funny. And Woody is also super dumb and so funny. So I rate it a 5 out of 10. In 6th place, I have Lemonade Mouth. I really liked this movie, but the ending wasn't that good to me. In my opinion, Mo should have ended up with Charlie, not her ex that was just flirting with another girl the entire time that they were dating. I get her ex had a character development, but still, Charlie and Mo are much cuter, and honestly, I thought they would have ended up together by the end of this movie. And my favorite soundtrack out of the entire movie is Determinate. So, I rate it a 5.5 out of 10. In 5th place, I have Zombies 3. This movie itself was pretty good. We loved the silly humor with the aliens. I thought it was coolish nature with human emotions and the ways that they treated it. While the movie has fantastic messages about utopia and it's not being a possible without knowing conflict, I think it was still super well executed. The songs, for me, in my opinion, was the best part of the entire movie, and I say this as a fan. My favorite song in the entire franchise is Exceptional Zed. I love it, and I don't care what anybody thinks of it. And I really did love the relationship between Addison and Zed in this movie, and it's the best thing in the franchise. So I rate it a 6 out of 10. In 4th place, I have Teen Beach Movie 2. Honestly, I think this movie is pretty good. There are more characters, interactions, and humor in this movie. Tanner and Leah had been living as characters, but learned that Mac and Brady's struggle is not what they wanted. Also, I love Seacat, Butchie, and the rest of the crew. I mean, there is a lot of singing in this movie, and the soundtrack is awesome. Besides that, I think the love, drama, and friendship is phenomenal. Disney did take their time, and I did think it ended up working. But I will say I didn't like the ending, and I was very confused about it because if you think about it, the movie is pretty sad because they just end up forgetting each other anyway. And I don't really know what that was about. If it's just gonna be like going through all that trouble to make sure that they get back to their time and then the movie world so they don't forget each other. That was pretty stupid to me. But other than that, I rate it a solid 6 out of 10. In 3rd place, I have High School Musical 3. This is my favorite out of the trilogy and the only one that has the most character development and depth to it. Troy is about to graduate high school and doesn't know what he wants to do after he does graduate, and he doesn't know if U of A is the right choice for him anymore. He needs to figure out on his own destiny and everything, but everybody is trying to tell him what his destiny is for him and what they think is best for him, and he doesn't want that. Gabriella is also super good, but obviously she goes off again and it's like, I'm done here and I need to go my own way, and that's kind of frustrating. But other than that, this is a fantastic conclusion to a damn near almost perfect trilogy. So I rate it a 7.5 out of 10. In my runner-up spot, I have to send this one. This film was amazing from my childhood, but a little bit after rewatching it, I still think it was good, but I think it could have been a little bit better. I hate the way that they planned out Ben and Audrey's relationship. I thought that was just out of the blue, and I did think that Ben and Mel should have ended up together at first, and they did, which I'm super glad about. All the characters had good character development, and I would just adjust a couple of things, like the CGI that made some scenes look wonky. But all in all, the songs were amazing, and I remember everything about the songs and memorized all the lyrics by heart. But other than that, good characters, and rest in peace to Cameron Boyce. But I rate it a 8 out of 10. But in first place, I have Let It Shine. I love this movie. Everything about it is awesome. My favorite song in the movie is Moment of Truth. My favorite part of the entire movie is the rap battle at the end. And I can literally say nothing bad about this movie because it's just so fantastic. And the relationship between Truth and his best friend Chris is awesome. But at the end, they do tell Roxanne the truth about Cyrus and the truth that Chris isn't the real truth, but it's Cyrus. And they both are awesome. I love everything about this movie. And I do not care if this is not in everybody's top 10, but it's in my top 10. And it's awesome. And I also love the relationship between Cyrus and his father because Cyrus wants to do rap music, but his father is not accepting of that. But eventually he does. So it's all about a movie where you gotta find yourself and what you're good at and having people accept you for who you are. But I rate this a fantastic 9.5 out of 10. And with that being said, guys, I'm Andrew, also known as Iron Android. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single upload. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my gaming channel and follow my TikTok. Link will be in the description for both of these things. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.